Hi everyone, my name is Nikita Hines and I am the youth librarian at the Dogwood Branch Library. I am participating in Drop Everything and Read, and I'm really excited about it. I've decided today to go ahead and read one of my favorite stories from when I was a kid. I love the books by Harry Allard, and the books by him are very silly, which I think sometimes, especially when we have a lot of serious things going on, this is the type of book that you want to read. His books are excellent. I don't think I found anything in juvenile or young adult or juvenile chapter that he's been a part of that I have not enjoyed, and it's always given me a great laugh. So today I'm reading from the Miss Nelson collection, and the book that I'm reading is Miss Nelson is Missing. So I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it, and we're going to get right into it in just a second here. The person who did all the beautiful pictures, well, the funny pictures instead, is John Marshall, and I think you'll really enjoy the story. It makes the story a lot better. And here we go. Here's the title. Let me make sure you can see the pages here. Miss Nelson is Missing. The kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling, paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school. Now settle down, said Miss Nelson in a sweet voice. But the class would not settle down. They whispered and they giggled. They squirmed and made faces. They were even rude during story hour, and they always refused to do their lessons. Something will have to be done, said Miss Nelson. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school. Wow, yelled the kids. Now we can really act up. They began to make more spitballs and paper planes. Today, let's be just terrible, they said. Not so fast, hissed an unpleasant voice. A woman in an ugly black dress stood before them. I am your new teacher, Miss Viola Swamp. And she rapped the desk with her ruler. Where is Miss Nelson? Asked the kids. Never mind that, snapped Miss Swamp. Open those arithmetic books. Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. They could see that Miss Swamp was a real witch. She meant business. Right away, she put them to work, and she loaded them down with homework. Kids are getting a lesson on how to treat people, aren't they? We'll have no story hour today, said Miss Swamp. Keep your mouth shut, said Miss Swamp. And if you misbehave, you'll be sorry, said Miss Swamp. The kids in room 207 had never worked so hard. Days went by, and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson. Maybe we should try to find her, they said. Some of them went to the police. Detective Matt Smog was assigned to the case. He listened to their story. He scratched his chin. He said, I think Miss Nelson is missing. Detective Matt Smog would not be much help. Other kids went to Miss Nelson's house. The shades were tightly drawn and no one answered the door. In fact, the only person they did see was the wicked Miss Viola Swamp coming up the street. If she sees us, She'll give us more homework. They got away just in time. Maybe something terrible happened to Miss Nelson. Maybe she was gobbled up by a shark, said one of the kids. But that didn't seem likely. Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars, said another kid. But that didn't seem likely either. I know, exclaimed one know-it-all. Maybe Miss Nelson's car was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies. But that was the least likely of all. The kids in room 207 became very discouraged. It seemed that Miss Nelson was never coming back, and they would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. They heard footsteps in the hall. "Here comes the witch," they whispered. "Hello, children," someone said in a sweet voice. Who do you think it is? Well, it was Miss Nelson. "Did you miss me?" she asked. "We certainly did," cried all the kids. "Where were you?" "That's my little secret," said Miss Nelson. "How about a story hour?" "Oh, yes," cried the kids. Miss Nelson noticed that during story hour, no one was rude or silly. What brought about this lovely change?" she asked. "That's our little secret," said the kids. They both have secrets. Back home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet right next to an ugly black dress. When it was time for bed, she sang a little song. "I'll never tell," she said to herself with a smile. P.S. Detective Matt Smog is working on a new case. He is now looking for Miss Viola Swamp. So the kids learned a lesson, and the person who gave them the lesson was who? You probably already figured out who gave them the lesson and what they learned to appreciate. When you have someone who's kind and nice to you, be kind and nice back. If you go ahead and do things that make people feel uncomfortable and they haven't done anything to you, or you're just being mean, expect the teacher, expect the person to be human. They're going to go ahead and probably return some of that, unfortunately. So I loved this story because the kids thought they were getting away with something and they really were not. And then to go ahead and find out at the end that the teacher went ahead and played a trick on them, but they learned a lesson from it. Was great. This whole collection about Miss Nelson is wonderful. I'm hoping that you'll go ahead, and if you can't get the collection, the Miss Nelson collection, then I hope you go ahead and look into getting the books individually because they're excellent. They're a lot of fun, and I love to have things to laugh about. I'm sure you do too. All right then, guys. Again, my name is Nikita Hines. I work at the Dogwood Branch Library. This is our library. This is our young adult collection. Please come by at any time or go ahead, well, can't now, but go ahead and request this book and others that we're reading today on our webpage at FulcoLibrary.org. And I hope to see you guys again soon. All right then. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.